On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that of no casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
What's going on, guys? Good to see you all. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Alex O, crypto. What's going on with the price action? How are we all doing today? Good to see you all. Bitcoin conference going on. Are we surviving? Are we bored? What is going to happen? What is next? Come on, hurry up and pump my bag so I can realize profits and get out of this damn crazy market. But, you know, we're here. We ain't at the conference. Me and Mrs. Otter were actually planning to go to the conference, but you know, we happen to plan on getting married and have a baby. So, I mean, what can I say? So it's good to be here, good to be seen. Hope you're all sorry about the live yesterday. Did not go live yesterday. We've been doing the trading in the morning, which is amazing. I think a lot of you guys have enjoyed that, so we continue to do that. This morning, every Thursday I go for my allergy shot. So I've had allergies my whole life, and you know, I'm one of those bubble boys. Yes. Okay, and you know, I'd play soccer, I'd slide tackle someone in the grass, and all of a sudden I'd have a rash on my leg. So I'm one of those guys, but I finally decided as an adult it's time to address this problem of mine. I'm looking for my dad joke book. I found it. So I get allergy shots in the morning, and you know, I'm trying to get healthy. You know, can't be sneezing all over my new child. Good to see everybody here in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Much love to you guys. Roki knows, Chris Klein, Alexandra G. Good to see you as well. Wick 589, damn fine. Boom shaka do me one more time. Get low. What's going on, French Toaster? Good afternoon to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Caffeinated Crypto in the chat. Gang. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a great day. Trap Money Benny. Sup with you, man? What's up with you, man? We see that you are a modder otter in Brewberry's Discord. What's going on, Trap Money Benny? Good to see you. Michael Long car. Long car or short car? I'm sure you've heard that before. Okay, nothing new. Drew, what's going on? Good to see you. Wonder Bar, my favorite chocolate bar. What's going on, man? Wix Wife 589, Fine 89. What's up, party people? Good to see you. Family first always, says Alexander G. But you guys are family, and we continue to try and show up the best we can for you guys every single day. Luke Zaldana in the chat saying it's expensive to get married. You know what? I would disagree with my soon to be wife. You know, her and I are a pretty good team. You know, we both are pretty frugal. Okay, except for my golf habit. I'm very aware that my golf habit is eating into our savings accounts. But nonetheless, what's life without, you know, our guilty pleasures? Mine is golf. It happens to be expensive. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, Mrs. Otter, she likes knitting. She likes knitting and reading books. Books aren't cheap, but they're not as expensive as golf. That's for damn sure. What's going on, CyberGoat? Good to see you as well. Jeanette says, good morning. Good morning, Jeanette. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Darren does sing, what's good, fam? Good to see you, bro. What's good, bruv? Good to see you, man. And Michael says, hey there, Mr. Beard of Wisdom. Oh, man. I don't know about that. We just we press buy and sell in hopefully the right direction. 50-50 chance. That's how we roll. What's a golf habit? Is that what a Scottish nun wears? We're going to get into more jokes because Wick 589's got all the jokes as well. Soon to be dad. We got less than how many days till September 7th? We got 10 days till we get married. Okay, 10 days till marriage. And then baby can come any time a week after that, I believe. So hold on. Number 48. Do cow mothers like coffee? Do cow mothers like coffee? Coffee. Yes, but they prefer decaf. They prefer decaf. All right. I give that maybe a 4. What do you guys think? I think that was pretty bad. Jeet Corp in the chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. What's going on? Good to see you. 8.5, Luke Zaldana. Luke Zaldana is bullish today. And I asked you guys, how are you all feeling, man? And people are saying confused, bored, fearful, and greedy. Okay, so not as many greedy people in here, which is good because fear and greed is up to 70. But nonetheless, confused is okay. We're here to be the bringer of less confusion. And bored. I'm kind of in that bored genre too. I'm like, get on with it. Either you're going up or you're going down. Make up your mind. So we did have a little bit of a rollover, and definitely we'll see what's going on. But let's take a look at it. Reggie Classic says, I wanted to answer the poll, but I'm fearfully bored of being greedily confused. I also... That's exactly... Now that is accuracy. Oh, okay. I still got my background on. I mean, I can get rid of that. 1 second here. Let's jump over and make sure that we are getting a background removal. We are bullish on Alex, says Wick Wife Fine 89. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5 super chat. I got the flex for you. We can do the flex. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. We continue to try and provide the alpha. Is that what people say nowadays? Providing alpha on a daily basis, crushing trades, making financial freedom is how we roll. No, I'm not that guy. I don't know. I'm a humble little otter trying to press buy and sell at the right time, and that's about it. So going into the charts, what am I looking at? I told you guys in the Discord that I am starting to build a position in Jasmy. Okay, and I am starting to build a position in Injective. You know, some of the things that are moving, right? So just be aware, you know, nothing is what it seems, and sometimes we can bottom out. But yeah, I'm 25% allocated in these positions. I'm slowly starting to average in. Okay, and however, we have been, so far we're up a bit. So we'll see what continues to happen here. What I am waiting for on these tokens or these cryptocurrencies is not only did we get our beautiful bullish divergence, okay, at a key level on Jasmine, but I am looking for like a continuation of higher highs and higher lows, and I'll look to add to the trade. Or if we do roll over, I'll look to add to the trade as well, okay? So I'm more building a swing position in these things just to bring to your attention, okay? I'm bullish on both projects. I think they will do fabulously well going into the new year. So I am just trying to get a little bit more exposure by building some long trades here on these projects. If we do dip down, I will be adding, I'm not fully allocated yet. So I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention, okay? To your guys' attention, that what I'm working on and how we're working on building that portfolio of money to make freedom within the cryptocurrency market, okay? And that's what it's all about here. So Bitcoin. A big rollover, right? A big rollover from yesterday. And what are we looking for now? So what is clear and obvious to me is that this is why I'm bored, okay? This is why I'm bored. It's because how low can we go, right? Like Bitcoin continues to dip. Where can Bitcoin land, right? That is the title of the video. And what I'm trying to answer here for you guys is where do I think we're going to land? And I have given you key areas on where I think we're going to land. So initially, I told you guys 62,800, okay? So that is initially where I think we're going to end up. We'll have to wait and find out because we are being bought up quite aggressively right now, okay? That doesn't mean we're going to have a reversal today. Doesn't mean we're going to the moon. It just means that we are being bought up quite aggressively in comparison to most other days, okay? So we can see we haven't had a hammer candle like this one since the bottoms of this area. So buyers are stepping in, suggesting that this might be a level that we could consider looking for a continuation to the upside. Now, we are aware of the volume here. So if I zoom in here, I pull up this thing, we look over here, we can see that we do have some very nice spikes of volume. We do have the point of control above us. However, we do have this nice big volume node down below here, right around $64,000. Okay, so that's numero uno. Now, if we mark out $64,000, we can see that we bounced off here quite aggressively. Okay, let's mark it out. So this is very nice. Now, if we go to our 4 hour, what can we see? Big order block. Okay, so typically these order blocks, they get filled, right? So if we're pulling up order blocks, we do have our little chart prime little cheating indicator here. So we can see that we did come down, grab liquidity into an order block from moving onwards and upwards. And it seems as though we have bounced. Okay, now what do you guys see here? I'll wait for you guys to tell me in the charts. What do we see here, guys? And everybody, wait for everybody on Twitter. You're going to finish at the Bitcoin conference, and this is all you're going to see on Twitter, is you're going to see people drawing mountains again. Okay, people are going to be like, look at this. I told you guys we are going to die here. We're going down to back down, measured move, back down to fill the CME gap down below. And they talk like this, some of them. Okay, we're coming down here to the CME gap here, and you put the stick here, and we're all gonna die. Okay, so nah, I this may happen, but I do not see it happening because of a mountain pattern, okay? I do not see, we can draw little mountains in here if we want. Maybe add, when we were kids, we used to just draw the zigzags. And don't forget, we draw the sun in the middle. We give it a happy face, right? We give it a happy face. We do the long line, skinny line, long line, skinny line. I'm practicing, guys. I'm practicing for the child, okay? Long line, skinny line, long line, skinny line, right? Right, and then we draw the river, the river out of the corner. Did you guys do that? Up into the mountain, and then it gets wider. The river gets wider as it gets closer to you, right? Oh, perspective, okay? Perspective. Look at this. And then we draw some triangles with dashes for trees. My God. Am I going too far with this, guys? Let me know in the chat down below if I am going too far with this, because, we want to make sure that we're giving you guys the best TA possible, okay? The best TA possible. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to share it to Twitter and make sure that we are helping everybody really figure this whole thing out, because I don't know. Okay, so in head and shoulders pattern, right? All I see is that, yes, we came up, we diverted. We were making multiple cases of bearish divergence on the way up. Okay, very, very clearly we're getting overextended. Okay, overextension is very simple to identify. It's just a matter of where, right? So where is there confirmation that we are reversing? Well, it's this low here, really. Like if we're looking at this as a macro uptrend, we put in a lower low over here, right? So we took out the low here, and then we retraced up. So we are in a downtrend right now, right? So all I see right now is what Reggie said is a lower high, right? A lower high in a macro uptrend. Okay, so in a macro uptrend, meaning that we have seriously pumped quite aggressively. Okay, so what is a little bit of a correction right now before we continue upwards, right? Before we continue upwards. So for me right now, I'm favoring short-term shorts, and I'm looking desperately. Okay, this is the thing, and I'm looking desperately for a reversal confirmation. Okay, because if I find a reversal confirmation, this can mean we can get macro bullish long term. Because overall, guys, I believe we are overdue for a big push up. Okay, if we're gonna get that with all this. You know, if Trump speaks on whenever day and he says, you know, I'm using Bitcoin for everything, whatever he says, right? Then it could be a very good catalyst to the upside, okay? So, top-down analysis. Would you guys please put in some altcoins in the list down below here in our chat? And I would love to get to your altcoins as well to give you guys some ideas to trading them and making some money, because that's what we're here for. So what do we got here? Two bullish weekly candles, okay? Two bullish weekly candles pushing us up, and a little bit of a retracement to the 50% zone, okay? So retesting this area here is what we want to see. We want to see this area being held, okay? So if we're looking at fibs here, we have our 50% zone, which if we are looking at the trend of this giant megaphone pattern, we want to see this pattern hold the 50% zone in order to continue bullish and push out, okay? This is what we need to see, is that this zone around $64,000 holds, okay? And if it does hold, hallelujah, we could be seeing a big catalyst to the upside. Now, this is very similar to the one that we noted from before, right? In comparison, right, we have the same exact pattern on our charts here where we had this megaphone pattern where we definitely saw this thing, once it held the zero line or the 50% line, it was off into the races. Very similar pattern here in comparison to here, except this one is much bigger, okay? So this is what we're talking about here, is that if we are in a bull run and we are getting the same consolidation, boring ass pattern as we were over here, right? And we're getting it over here, but it's bigger, okay? This is just trying to be full of common sense, right? But it's bigger, with money flow even thicker, we could be looking for a much bigger move, okay? So that's something that we are paying attention to. Not that history is going to repeat, but it tends to rhyme, right? It tends to rhyme. So that's kind of like where I'm trying to base my idea on, is that, okay, we are bored because, guys, I tell you, over here, when we were trading over here, we were bored. I'm telling you, this right here was probably the boringest time I've ever been in crypto, okay? If we want to go and zoom in on price action there, you think this is bad? You think this, at least the price is moving here. Let's go all the way back and sing share if I could turn back down. If I could find a way. You think price action was bad, eh? You think it's boring right now? You think it's boring right now? Guys, look at this. Look at this garbage, man. I can't even expand this thing more, okay? Look at this. We dump, okay? And then we do this. This is a 1.5% range. For how long? From the 17th all the way to the 20, for a week. Okay? Look at this. Then again. Then they rugged everyone. Then they did it to us again. They did it 3 times. Look at this range. Okay? You want to be bored. And then we start to pick up. Look, volume comes in, volume comes in, volume comes in, and then okay? So right now we're kind of spoiled. Look at this. Look at this price action in comparison, okay? We are moving. So there's volatility, which means we can trade and make lots of money, okay? So that's a good sign for all of us. Now going into our daily, what do we see here? Is that we are overextended, okay? We had pushed up quite aggressively here, and we got rocked down after retesting previous lows, okay? When we're moving up, sometimes we like to come back up and retest previous lows, which is what we did over here, right? Come back, retest the order block, get rejected down, okay? Not too shabby. The best thing about this is that we have changed structure. So we are still in this uptrend, which any higher low above really 56,000 is still bullish, okay? So this is good stuff. Nonetheless, we are a bit, I would say we're overextended and we are looking to come back down, okay? So as the daily cools off here and maybe the VWAP, gets a little bit flatter here, we can look for this thing to turn back up. For what, right? Turn back up and continue up. But until then, we remain optimistic and we really look to take advantage of any type of reversal signal, okay? So that's what I'm looking at for now. Going into our 12-hour, bearish divergence, coming up into those highs, bearish divergence, playing out, getting below. So anytime you are in a giant uptrend and you're oscillating, okay, so if you're oscillating above here, anytime you do dip below here, this is a potential buy signal, okay? So could we be getting a buy signal right now? I wouldn't jump on it just yet, right? We want to have confirmation of this uptrend. So right now, I'm still favoring shorts to the downside until we have a clear, down trend line with a higher high and a higher low, and then we look to jump onto this uptrend this way, right? We want to ride the trend. It is our friend until the very end, okay? I'm just going to take a little bit of time here for all you guys who requested some coins. So I got H-bar. Please put them in the chat. It helps me out. Bonk. Okay, I'm going to take another look at Injective. I'm going to take a look at Ethereum. And I'm going to take a look at Solana. You guys give me a couple more, and I'll be glad to get to them. Okay, LTC in the place to be. That's plenty enough for me. Okay, so we'll take a look at those and hopefully get you guys some good TA. So as you can see, we're retesting the 63,000 area, and we have bounced from there. Bearish divergence on the 12-hour. However, we're getting very overextended here, so VWAP is starting to posture to the upside. So this is a good signal nonetheless. Money is still green. So cooling off, but not done yet. And you can see the long-term trend is to the upside, okay? So keeping that in mind. Now let's go over to our 4-hour. What can we see in the short-term time frame? So understanding this, we haven't broken the low here. We came to equal lows, which is giving us the idea is whenever we get equal lows, we get a neckline, right? And the neckline can be lost as a head and shoulders pattern, okay? Whether it plays out is up to Mr. Head and Shoulders God, but I can definitely see this happening if we do get up here and we get rejected, okay? Understanding that, and then just throw on a regression trend line, right? Go from the tops here down to here. And you can see that anytime we come up to this area, we're typically looking for a rejection, okay? You can throw an EMA on here as well, exponential moving average. And you can see that every time we came up to the 55 or the 21, in between the two, which is where we are right now, anytime we get above the 55, we get rejected, right? So if we do push up here and retest the highs or the lows of the previous range here and get rejected, that would be ideal to continue the short trade, okay? The music slaps. Render, Jasmine, okay? We can take a look at Render as well. We did look at Jasmine for the long trade setup here that we are looking to add to. Going back to Bitcoin here, what do we see? Okay, so we see a little bit of exhaustion here. A very nice wick down, creating a bullish divergence this morning and really trapping a lot of people going short, right? Everybody jumps on the bandwagon. They start going short late. So yesterday we looked for the short here, right? People are getting short here and absolutely getting annihilated with market maker coming back up and grabbing them before, in my opinion, sending price down, okay? Until we see a higher low come in here and a higher high. Then we're looking for this higher low and to the continuation of the trend reversal. For now, right, our trend is to the downside, right? So we're looking for this right now. So we're looking for that short to ride that back down. And then as you guys know, I have my beautiful little area here that I am looking for a potential long. Okay, so add this to your chart, 62,800. Okay, I love my fibs. If you didn't know that, well, welcome to Alex O Crypto. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. We would love to have you join us in the free Discord where we continue to help a lot of people make a lot of money. So you can see we have our 382 coming in right over here, which is a very aggressive bounce level. Okay, so if we're going to aggressively bounce, I see it coming from here. And what I see is if we're going on a short-term time frame, I see us doing exactly what we're doing now, coming up, continuing this downtrend, and then having a swing failure pattern down below here, creating a big bullish divergence, and then taking us up to the promised land, okay? So definitely keep your eye on the prize here, and remember that we are macro bullish, short-term bearish for a correction, right? We also have another key level that I am eyeing up, and that's around 61,000, okay? So make sure we have a couple of green ones, but the purple ones, in my opinion, are more significant, matched up with support and resistance. Now, speaking about support and resistance, I constantly put my levels in the Discord for you guys all the time. If you had simply just traded these levels yesterday, you would have been rich, okay? Look at this. We came up, we tested this level here, we dropped right through it. We even bounced from this level right here, and then came back up and retested the highs. Then we came down, lost this level. Look where we bounced from. This level right here. Look where we are right now. Am I saying short this thing? No. But I'm saying volume matched up with support and resistance has given you easy peasy, lemon squeezy trades this whole time. So also, don't forget basic TA. You don't have to overcomplicate these things. Sometimes just using basic support and resistance with divergences or any sort of other indicator. I always suggest using 3 confluences, right? Whether it's a golden pocket, right? So if I'm looking here, I'm looking at, oh, look, let's go from swing high to swing low, right? Oh, 786 bounce, rejection down, right? Where are we now? So I'm looking here. I'm going from swing high to swing low, right? Okay, so maybe I'm targeting up at this 618 here. I'm going to go from the start of the move here, which is here, and then I'm going to target right here for my short zone, okay? That's an order block within here. We turn on our order blocks. Look at that. We got a soft order block within here. Keep that eye on the prize, right? So if we're looking for shorts, this is going to be my key level that I'm eyeing up, okay? So make sure that you are building yourself a strategy. You know, with all the mindset, with all the practice you have, it doesn't matter jack diddly squat if you don't have a strategy. So the first and foremost thing that you need to be doing is backtesting and developing a strategy for yourself, all right? So short-term time frame, nice push up, okay? Beautiful push up, beautiful bullish divergence. If I was trading this morning, I would have been looking for the SFP of the lows. We had clearly had exhaustion here. We had the SFP here creating a bullish divergence, lower low, higher low, pushing us up into this support and resistance level. It looks as though we're getting a bit of exhaustion up here from the wicks. So let's see if we do get rejected from here. Let's go into an even shorter term time frame. Let me see if I can spot a bearish divergence at where we are right now. Yep, so nothing as of yet. Just creating higher highs right now. So let's see if we can lose this support, maybe retest, and then continue to drop. We'll have to see. Nonetheless, we're looking for this continuation upwards into our sell wall, which is right up in here at 65,400. So just keeping it simple, right? But you can see all the fair value gaps that you created on the way up here. You're typically looking to come back and recover them, right? You're looking for price to be like, okay, this was great. Upwards flag. If this was downwards and you were recovering them, okay, so if you were consolidating downwards, I would look for the push. But right now you're making this kind of pattern where I am looking for this level to be lost, retest, and drop back down, okay? Because we are in a macro downtrend. So want to be prepared as possible for this price action and make sure that you're on the right side of the trade, okay? So overall, you can see that we do have that beautiful head and shoulders pattern that could play out. Make sure you guys are adding these levels to your charts, okay? This is going to help you out. 62.8, that's our key level that we are looking for that final bounce and reversal. Okay, so we'll keep our eye on the prize, but nonetheless, come hang out with us in the Discord. Join us in the live streams we do in the morning. We pick this apart candle by candle, minute by minute, market open to market close, where we can definitely look to make money together. So thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to jump into your altcoins and continue to crush this beautiful, beautiful market together. Otter gang, gang, gang. Much love to all you guys. Gotta play on some music, man. Some music. I get light-winded, man. I just keep going. I just keep going like the Energizer Bunny, man.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low.
Also make new nose like Adam. I've been saying it for months. Trader Geo, yeah, man. We look at the shorts, man. I added to the short yesterday during your live stream. Right here, bro. We added right here. I don't know if you remember Trader Geo, but we added, man. So I mean, we took the long up. We saw the divs. We added to the short. I mean, took some profits last night, and just it's too easy, man. Too easy. And then there's that idiot in your chat who's like, man, we're only going up from here. We're only going up from here. Oh man, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You can't write it, man. You can't write it, man. We're here after making a total change in market structure. Okay, we totally changed market structure after taking the low out here. Okay, we made the change in market structure, breaking of the structure. Right, when we come up here, what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? You think we're gonna keep going like this? Nah. I'm sorry to say. I mean, it was almost it was gift wrap, Patty Mac, give yourself a bone, right? You gotta laugh at that stuff. You gotta laugh at this stuff. But the haters will hate, and the real ones, like my community, like your community, they're here. We learn together, we grow together, we make money together, and we celebrate each other, right? That's what it's all about, right? It's all about building that kind of community that, you know, I'm not here to argue, I'm here to win, right? I'm here to make money. I'm here to provide financial freedom for my family. So let's all learn together. I admit when I'm wrong. I made one on the live yesterday, took a loss. Okay, but I was practicing good risk management, but then we got 3 wins after, right? So, you know, managing risk is so important as well, right? So we'll keep on the right side of the trains. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for dropping by, Gio. Much love to you, brother. And I hope you're doing well, man. Let's go over here. We are family. That's the one. That's it. We are family. John Foster's getting timed out. I think he's using his voice chat, man. So going over to H-bar. H-bar is coming down. I mean, it's been absolutely decimated. Okay, so we're looking at a couple bounce levels here, retesting this trend line. Okay, so if we zoom out, we have a big ass trend line here coming through all of the macro, and really has held. Will it hold now? We'll have to wait and find out, right? So bear market highs, right? Not doing too well. So please be cautious when trading HBAR. Okay, HBAR is not looking too good. Because it has definitely been, definitely lost significant lows here, right? And an aggressive downtrend. Michael Lawn Car with the $20 super chat. My man. I opened big leverage trades on 8 different coins when BTC was 60K. Took 20% of profits out when Bitcoin hit 68K. Now the remaining profits are down about 60% from the top. And I don't know what to do. I'm very stressed. Advice? Okay. So that's a great trade. First off, man. First off, give yourself a pat on the back. That's incredible. So 60K. You're here at 60K, right? You've taken profits at 68, which is great. Okay, so you're in this predicament, right? You're in this predicament, and your invalidation point of really a reversal is kind of here, macro wise, right? You've moved up so aggressively right? That even if you lose this low here, right, you're still looking for maybe an ABC kind of correction into here, okay? So for me, it's not my job to manage your trades. No one goes broke taking profits. So clearly you've taken profits, right? And me, myself, I'm looking to start to ladder into positions for a long trade, okay? That doesn't mean I'm bullish right away. We've had some flashes of some brilliance here on this push up. So for me, I'm really looking for this, and then I'm looking for a reversal pattern. Now, do you take profits now? That's totally up to you. That's your decision. If it was my trade, you've taken 20% out. What makes this a free trade for you, right? What makes this a free trade for you? Maybe you take another 30% out, and then chill. And if you come back down to here, you can add, right? If you come into here and you get the reversal and you stay close with us and we can spot the reversal, we will. And maybe you take 50% out now and then you look for the reversal and then you get long and you add to that trade there, right? It's very much up to you. Great trade. Don't ever worry about taking profits and paying yourself, brother. It's awesome that you're able to get into that. A lot of people wish they got into that. So you're in a very good position, in my opinion. So right now, I'm waiting to see if we lose this support here around 64,000. If we do, we have our key levels, right? Marked out on our chart where we're ready to trade. This is a lot of Ethereum ETF stuff. This is a lot of expecting. You know, Donald Trump could say in a couple of days that Bitcoin is going to be the US dollar, and we do this, okay? So right now, managing your trade is totally up to you. But for me, realizing some more profits is probably something I would do, and then I would look to reallocate those profits as going forward. But profits are profits, so pay yourself and be happy that you've gotten into that trade. And that's managing greed, right? Managing greed is not easy, right? It's like, I get into a trade, whenever I enter a trade, especially a scalp, I'm looking to extract 1% from the markets, okay? So even yesterday, when I got short here, right, on this trade here, I'm not looking, I can let the trade run, okay? But I am looking to capture 1%. 1%. That is my 75% out of the trade. The 25% can go and do whatever it hell wants, okay? But I have targets of where I'm looking to get out, right? Are you looking to get out here, or are you looking to get out at 100K? Like it very much depends on your trading plan and what you're trying to execute, okay? So make sure that you do have a definitive plan and a take profit strategy, right? Being in a long trade down here doesn't mean diddly squat if you don't know where you're taking profits, right? So you've taken some off the table here, and you've come back down and retraced about halfway, right? Maybe you take a little bit more and you'll see what transpires in the next couple of days, right? Going into the weekend, you'll have a better idea tomorrow, and then you can expect that maybe Sunday pump that we typically get. But it's also very important to remember what is your plan and how you're looking to execute that plan, okay? And hopefully that answers your question. A bit long-winded, but that's what I would do. Because look, we got the Ethereum ETF. What happened with the Ethereum ETF? To convince you that paying yourself is more important than what you're doing. Okay, we look at our Bitcoin ETF. We've talked about this ad nauseum. We got rugged 20%, 24%, right? Welcome to Bitcoin Grandma, right? It took so long for this actually to start working its way up, right? Welcome to Bitcoin Grandma. Well, we're in the exact same situation with Ethereum, right? We have our welcome to Ethereum Grandma. Grandma's sitting here. She's calling Larry Fink. She's like, Larry, I don't understand. You told me to buy this thing as soon as it launched, okay? You told me to buy it, and now I'm sitting here, and we've even gapped down another 5%, Larry. Larry, this is my gold bars we're talking about, Larry. We need to be having a discussion. I'm going to send my grandma, who knows your grandma, and she's going to beat your ass with my wooden slippers, because I'm going to call Mark Dutch's grandma. But yeah, this is what we expected, right? We expected that we said, I expect this. This is my evidence of what happened with Bitcoin. This is what I'm expecting to happen with Ethereum. trying to just keep it as simple as possible, right? Will it be as bad? I don't think so, because there was a lot more hype with a Bitcoin one, right? A lot more hype got into this. Ethereum, if we're expecting maybe a 30% drawdown on a 30% allocation versus Bitcoin, right? 30% ETH. Then if we're going a third of 24, right? So we go to 8. Let's say an 8% drawdown, right? So if we're going an 8% drawdown on Ethereum, right? Basic math, we're already at 10. Maybe we bounce from here, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But be prepared. A prepared trader is a profitable trader. Having that plan, executing that plan with patience definitely helps you get paid, okay? Let's get over to bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Clock beatings are real. Mark's life matters. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? So we were looking at bonk to bonk, and it didn't bonk. Bonk, wonk, wonk. Okay, so let's go back to our daily here. Looking at bonk. Aggressive uptrend, right? Aggressive uptrend. A lot of these meme coins, you know, say what you want, but they're doing quite well. We had our rejection level here at 33. We are coming back down to key levels of support. So with bonk, looking at this overall, it's very much a consolidation pattern within this area here. So we can see where's our main level of support. Let's adjust these levels, okay, to be more relevant to where price action is right now. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, coming back into the 4 hour. What are we looking for on bonk? Yeah, so me right now, it needs to hold this low, right? You can see it has kind of crumbled down. And if it doesn't hold this, then you're coming down here, right? So you're bouncing off a key level of support right now. Hopefully that holds for bonk. And it looks to continue to push up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think, it doesn't look too strong right now. You're getting a little bit of bottoming signal, but everything is kind of... like I said with my other positions, I'm building a position here, right? So whether we come down more is okay. Like my Jasmy trade here, right? I'm building a position for long-term outlook, right? So if I'm building this up, then I'm definitely looking for this thing to come possibly further down, but I can start to allocate a little bit more, okay? So keeping that in mind, that's what I'm looking to do here is build the positions as we continue to work our way down. Or if we have bounced, right, I can add to those positions once I see a clear sign of a reversal, okay? Just like at bonk. So bonk right now is at a very key level, but nonetheless, we do have some support down below us right around this level down here. So these are my two levels on bonk, which I'm looking to hold. But for now, a little bit of a downtrend. Not fully lost of this key level, but it doesn't look too good for bonk. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on these two levels for some sort of bounce and reversal, right? So identifying a reversal, you're going to see higher highs, right? You just look at this downwards trend, right? We put in a higher high, getting above these highs, a higher low, and then we take off, right? So we're looking for a reversal, a reversal. We're looking for a reversal at these levels, okay? And that's how I'm looking to trade anything kind of in this market right now, okay? Can you look at PopCat and Whiff? Yeah, let's go over and take a look at that. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. We will definitely be looking at PopCat here. So PopCat, we had our key levels. We've gotten above this key level. Okay, so key level of support here. Let's pull our fixed range volume profile across here. Have a look here. Let's pull this box, our buy level here. Big move up, big move up. So if this is to be lost, right? If this is to be lost, then we're looking for this to come back down and retest highs. Okay, so you have a big support here, and then you have resistance up here. So just making sure that we are on the right side of the trade where we're looking to identify strength and reversals, right? So what would be the reversal here on PopCat? It looks as though you're starting to get one. Okay, so looking at this here, you can see that you have put in a higher high, right? So now you're looking for a retest, right? So coming back down here and then continuing upwards would be ideal, okay? That would be the thought pattern here. You can see you're making a higher high and a lower low. Yeah, so you do have a bullish divergence at a key level of strength here. Let's bring this thing up a little bit here and here. So this is your buy level down below. And then you want to see this level here be retraced to and held as support, okay? And then your next target to get above is going to be these highs here, right around 89.90 cents, okay? So that's kind of where you're at. You want to isolate price and really bring it to an area where you can look to trade it. So coming back down to this point of control, right around 78 cents is somewhere where I would look to possibly get long as long as we have that continuation pattern pushing to the upside, okay? Let's see if that continues to work. And if you lose these levels, right? If you lose these levels, you're revisiting the highs down here. So that would be right around 67 cents, okay? So holding this range is going to be crucial. If you lose this range, then you're coming back down to revisit the highs, which is something that typically happens, okay? This typically happens. And as you can see, you did a little bit of it right here. But this is going to be the crucial area that you're looking to hold. But in the short-term time frames, this is where I'm looking for this thing to work all the way back up to the previous highs, which is an absolute banger of a 25% trade. So cautious, cautious, cautious. We're waiting for reversals and strengths in Bitcoin so that we can see strength in our altcoins, okay? Let's go over and take a look at Whiffery. So Whiff, yeah, a little bit different here on Whiff. So you can see continuing to make lower lows. So not as much strength. If I go from the highs here all the way back, we can see a clearly defined trend line coming down here. So I would like to see this broken in order to continue upwards. Now we also have a key level of support which held at 237 drawn out on our chart. So this is looking a little bit bearish. If you are going to come down a little bit further, naked point of control is going to be your key spot here, right? So I'd mark out this and POC just so that you're aware of that. And then, so that's if you lose $2.37. Okay, this is your main buy level down here. And then you're looking for this to break out from this downtrend, right? So this downtrend, you're looking for it to break out, retest, and continue upwards, okay? That will be your sign of strength on Whiff, okay? But overall, 4 hour, yeah, consolidation sideways, bull flag, right? Bull flag, big push up, looking to continue the strength here on Whiff. I mean, massive, massive move here on the meme coins. A lot of them showing a lot of strength, okay? So keep your eye on the prize. But overall, looking for that $2.37 to hold. And if you lose that, then you're probably coming down to 221 here and retesting the naked point of control. Okay, let's go over and take a look at Ethereum. Whew, ETH getting absolutely demolished, okay? And this, to me, is opportunity, right? So 28 is kind of our line in the sand. 28.50, 28.70 is our line in the sand for Ethereum. Looking for this to hold and show some sign of strength, right? You get the big ETF news. You get rejected down, right? You get the big pump up with Bitcoin, rejected down. Now we got to push up and rejected down. So if we come back down to 28.67, I will definitely look to build a long in the upwards direction. Okay, so I'm looking for strength here in Ethereum, and I think long term, you know, ETH is going to have its heyday where it laughs because everybody has been allocating to Solana, and all of a sudden ETH is like, hold my bag, Larry Fink is using us, and we're going to ride that into the glory lands. Okay, but ETH, you know, coming down, let's pull a fib level here, swing low to swing high, and you can see we're bouncing right from the golden pocket for continuation. So we'll see if we bounce from here first. Want to see that market reversal, right? We want to see signs of a change or a continuation in uptrend, right? Which is followed by higher highs and higher lows. Let's go over and take a look at Solana. So Solana showing strength. Our buy level down at Solana here is at 164, 165, retesting this downwards trend. So very similar to ETH, we have 1, 2, 3 touch and then the push out and retest. Okay, so this is Solana has shown a tremendous amount of strength. So I would like to see this retest, breakout, retest, hold, and to continue to push. If we come back into this area down here, that 155 level is going to be crucial for Solana to hold as a macro uptrend, right? So as this uptrend has held here, we can see we don't want to lose this low because then we look to come back further down, okay? So a couple of things to keep in mind of watching 163. And if we do come down, that 155 area is going to be critical for Solana to hold. Let's go over and take a look at LTC. Before we head on out here, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new here, subscribe, join us. We're here live 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Monday to Friday. And we also do live trading sessions in the morning as of recently to kind of help you guys navigate those market opens and how I day trade on a daily basis. Just trying to show you guys my strategic work through on the day. But look at Litecoin. We haven't done any TA on Litecoin except for the fact that we have come back to our old TA, and you can see how well it is working here. 382, downwards trend line, bounce level 0.5. This is probably, let's go 382 from here. Yeah, 382 area here. An aggressive push, okay? So yes, we've rolled over on Litecoin, but it's a simple retest of a beautiful downtrend, okay? So I would look for strength where we are right now in Litecoin and see if we do get a bounce in the short-term time frames. Going into the 15-minute here, you can see that you have your bullish divergence pushing up. I would like to see a higher high pushed in over here, and then we can look for a retest to the highs. So a higher high, and then a retest of highs, and then I should probably just use horizontal lines because I can't draw straight today, and look for that continuation off of that retest of previous highs. So lots of strength here in Litecoin. Money is coming back in, which is a good sign on the short-term time frames, okay? Is there anything else you guys want me to go over for you guys? TON is looking like a possible good buying opportunity, coming down, retesting this key level right around $6.20, okay? TON is looking quite strong. Jasmine, like I said, building a little bit of a long here, going over to AVAX. AVAX has gotten rocked coming into $27, looking like a possible good buy as well. Going over to Render. I know someone requested Render. Maybe we have to switch. Yeah, it's getting switched. So Render, RNDR. Is it showing up on? Okay, it's showing up here on Bybit. I'll have to switch that one out and make a new Render chart. So Render, clearly pretty beaten up, right? Pretty beaten up. And we can see things such as like NVIDIA and stuff, really getting rocked today as well. So AI is taking a little bit of a hit, maybe a bit euphoric and overextended, right? So with Render, you're at a very critical support level, right? And then in order to get up higher, you need to get above this very, very resilient $7 or whatever it is here that you can see here. So this is your very aggressive. Not only was it a very amazing support level, but now it is an amazing resistance level, right? So getting above that $7 and then the continuation is going to be crucial for Render. And if you do roll over from here, you're revisiting highs, right? You're revisiting this area within here. Which in my opinion would be an amazing buy on Render, okay? An amazing buy. And I will probably be backing the truck up on Render. $4.48. My average buy-in is at $3.50. So I bought quite a bit of Render right here, okay? So if we come back down to this area, I will be backing up the truck as well and looking to accumulate some more Render, okay? But first and foremost, holding this level where we're at right now. If we roll over, we're coming down to $5. And then if we are going to lose that $5, we have a big volume at 445 and then another volume spike here at 380, okay? Keep our eyes on the prize, okay? Guys, it's been a wild day. We can see Bitcoin pushing back a little bit. Okay, short-term time frames here. Hopefully we can see a continuation out of this thing. However, we are in a bit of a downtrend, okay? If we are to push back up and get back above, I would say, let's take a look here. Yeah, we have some support in here. So like, I wouldn't say you have to get above 67,000. I would say you have to get above this area here, right around where we're trading right now. But I would say a candle close above here, back up into this resistance level that we have marked out here. Big order block, right around 65,500. Getting above here and holding above here is going to be critical. If we do roll over, retest to the highs and then continuation would be a great sign of strength. And then the higher high, that's when we start to look for the reversal pattern for that higher low, to look for that big macro long trade, okay? But be patient out there. Remember to like and subscribe. Join us in the free Discord. It's always a pleasure having you guys. I mean, we continue to crush it, right? We continue to crush it. We have so much resources and so many good people in our Discord. That's where the alpha is, you know, sharing charts, sharing ideas, people growing together. It's truly an honor and a privilege to just be like, hey guys, let's work together and make money together. So thank you guys so much for being here. Use the BloFin, use the BingX down below. Get on MarketSite for all those good things, all that shilly crap. And thank you guys for being part of the gang. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Gang, gang.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.